Hi guys, how's it going? It's Yankee Dog 13 with Vivid Gaming coming at you. How's it going? Right now I'm about to go over my Smite tier list. Thanks to DM Brandon for making the website, which is really nice. Has all the guides right now, and this is a ranking system due to the fact that pros picking them or how they should be picked in leagues matchup and how the gods fare. Um, so we have from SS, which is top tier, no, everybody should pick them. There should be no reason why they're not picked. To D, which is nobody should pick them. They're very, very low tier worth. Not very good. Doesn't work in any team comps. Even really good players don't know how to use these characters correctly. So I'm gonna first off move Medusa over to the new, due to the fact that, to be honest with you, she should be an S plus tier. She's not SS. There is ways to beat her. I found out. But we'll have to work away from there. There's no SS gods in my opinion. Um, just a basic thing. There's not like somebody that everybody has to have, things like that. So we're gonna jump right into it. Agni, first god on the docket. Agni's a very, very good mobile character. Is very good with his bombs, which is his ult. We just call it bombs. Um, his one, if it used any abilities on it, will cause a stun. He's very mobile again with his three. His two is a flame wave, which clears. Agni's a very, very good god. He's like top four in my opinion. I'm gonna put him in the S tier. I think everybody would agree. AMC. AMC is going to be a minus. Reason why he's not very mobile unless he has a high buff. If the hive gets knocked out, he loses speed. Things like that makes him just hard to play. He's got a good lane clear, but that's really it. Once you get out of the laning phase with him, unless you can get ahead, it's just pretty much do or die from there. On her, S plus. There's no ADC right now that can counter him except for possibly Shibalanke late game. Other than that, on her pretty much runs the freaking table. On her is a very, very good god. Nothing wrong with him at all. Does what he has to do. Lane clear is the best in the game for ADCs, in my opinion, and I think most pros would say so. Ult CC immune, and he threw his spears. Again, just does a lot of burst damage. Has a leap with his 3, and his 1 counts as a slow, plus also extra damage inside of it. Pretty much all around, on her is one of the best gods in the game. Anubis. Anubis to me is a B god due to the fact that he has very low mobility, very high cooldowns. Once his abilities are used, he's pretty much useless, unfortunately. But he can be very good if played correctly. Next is Ao Kwong. He's a B plus god for me. Has some good mobility. He has a lot of burst damage with his two. His three does clear camps after a certain amount of time. His ult does kill within threshold, just like Thanatos. But he's not picked at all anymore. Nobody plays him. Only certain people play him, and nobody will play him in the league match. All right. Next is Afro. Afro's an A plus god to me. She just misses out on the S minus tier due to the fact that an item such as Divine Ruin can counter her. Also, the fact that she can only heal one god, and if she could heal more than one god, I'd be very, very happy with it. Unfortunately, she can't. It kind of sucks. Apollo's a B god. He can be played, not spectacularly. None of the pros will play him anymore. He has a decent kit. His one doesn't clear, unfortunately, and that's a big problem. Arachne's an A god. For me, good balance. Very mobile. Does good damage, but if not done correctly, then it doesn't do as much damage as she should. Ares is the same thing with me. Is another A god. Not many people know how to play against Ares due to the fact that he kind of came on the scene late last season and also into the SWC and also now. So not a lot of people know how to deal with him, unfortunately. But he's a very, very good god if some people learn how to deal with him. So next is Artemis. Artemis to me is an S minus god. She's not the top tier of ADCs. The S plus tier. She's not really the S tier. Like you have to have her. She's very good. She does counter Cupid, which is a big thing, but gets really hard countered by on her and Shibalanke, in my opinion, and also Uller. So she's an S minus for me. She has a decent amount of mobility with her too. However, doesn't have many escapes. Athena. Athena is an S plus god beyond all doubt. Only person not to have a counter in Smite at all. There's no way you can counter Athena. Her ult does so much damage. Her 3 does so much damage. Her 1 just can clear lane. Her taunt is just dumb. Again, by all means, S plus. You can't say anything about it. Awilix. Awilix to me is the same thing like Ao Kwong. Very high mobility. You know, could do a lot of damage, but if not done correctly, she's pretty much useless. Bacchus. Bacchus before this patch, I hated. But my boys and me have been playing a lot of Bacchus, and Bacchus is a very, very, very good support now. Bacchus to me is an S minus one. He's not close to S plus again. Athena and like there's one other in my opinion that should be S plus material. Other than that, nobody should be S plus material. Hold on one sec, guys. Okay, still going. Okay. S plus S tier maybe not also, but Bacchus is very very good and does a lot of damage. Bakasura again is another. Hmm, Bakasura for me goes in the S tier. Played a lot by pros. He's a pretty good pick. Counter picks almost. I mean, so counter picks pretty much almost every warrior. Does so much damage. Is just dumb. True damage is a key in this game that needs to be exploited on more gods other than just Bakasura. The true damage again is very very good. Bastet. Now here's the thing. In my opinion, Bastet could be an S plus god. Like you need to have her. But people are saying otherwise. People are saying, oh, well, you could hog her cats. You could, stop her. In my opinion, I don't know how you can. And for now, I'm keeping until I see more. I mean, everybody's playing Bastet, and if you can get your hands on Bastet, people are playing her. So I'm going to say that Bastet is an S plus god in my opinion, and I don't really see a reason otherwise. I can't say anything. Another debate is Bologna. In my level of play, Bologna is not a huge nuisance if not played correctly, which most people don't understand how to do. But if you looked at this weekend, Cyclone Spin single-handedly destroyed in the solo lane due to the fact that Bologna was in his arsenal. Bologna's a very, very good god if played correctly. I think she could be an S plus god. I don't know. I'm kind of torn between S and S plus. Due to the fact that if you don't know how to play her correctly, she isn't as useful. She got taken down a whole lot because these nerfs. I'm gonna still go with S plus, but due to the fact that I believe that she used to be before getting nerfed was possibly a SS. Like she could have been SS at one point, but we can't figure out until then. Kabrakan to me is a B god. Not picked at all. Could do damage. The only people that really play him are the Chinese. DOD or DID or whatever their names are that played in the SWC. The player Knight, he loves Kabrakan mid. I don't understand how it works, but whatever. Kabrakan, to me, is not a very good guy. Chalk's an A. Does good damage. He can sustain well. Once he gets to the late game, though, he just falls off, and there's nothing you can do. It's not a very good god late game, unfortunately. Chang'e. Chang'e goes in the A plus for me. I want to say she's S minus, but she's not. Um, she beats Afro, and she beats healers. However, I still don't think she's spectacular in any means. I think she's a good goddess. She does good damage. She has good mobility, but that's really it. Next is Kronos. Kronos is a hit or miss. Not a lot of people play him, including these. Does a lot of damage, and that's what I'm gonna put in the A plus tier. People that should be picked here but aren't, and I don't understand why yet. These guys are the good players that, if they learn how to play correctly. I mean, Kronos late game when he's going for towers, when he activates his 4 on his stop time, is dumb. Just shreds in every faction. Actually, I'm going to move Kronos down to A. I think he's balanced because of that. But because people aren't picking him, people aren't playing him correctly, he's an A. People are still picking Afro. Not a lot of people picking Chang'e, but Chang'e is Afro's counter, and Chang'e does well in certain matchups. Kronos is the thing. He could fall off. If you play him in his ADC, you got to get ahead. If not, you're fucked late game. That's a problem. Cupid is an S tier in my opinion. Cupid does very, very well in certain matchups that you would think not. Loses to Artemis, probably loses to On Her. I haven't really played a lot of Cupid into On Her matchups. But beats out Gibalanke, and that's the big key because Gibalanke is a very, very good god right now. So Cupid does really good. Has a lot of space control with his ult. His heart bomb does a lot of damage. Could heal people with his 2, which is almost a support factor. Has a dash that also increases his attack speed and movement speed. And to me, it's just a very, very good god. Fenrir, balance. Nothing more, nothing less. It's picked by some people, but it's just a basic god. Alright, Freya, same thing. A. I mean, except for the one, player, Bronx Bombers, who played Freya decently, not spectacular, but a decent. That's really it. Geb. Geb to me is an S. He's not S plus. He's got good mobility. Does good with his shield. Things like that, but nothing spectacular. Guan Yu is a B. Not picked at all unless you're Zimstar. I keep referring to that because Zimstar ran it at SWC and actually went ham because Zimstar's a god. Guan Yu's good, but not spectacular. Hades to me is an S, man. In the solo lane is just fucking unstoppable. It's dumb. Divios has made Hades one of those gods that's just like you gotta ban him. If he gets through and Divios or somebody that knows how to play solo gets him, it's pretty much a wrap. Next is Hobble. Hobble's an A. I mean, actually, I'm gonna go with a minus here. He does a ton of damage, but it's nothing spectacular. Hell is another one of the A pluses in my opinion. She does very, very well in matchups. She's got movement speed. She has the double stances. If people learn how to play her, she could be one of the S tiers. She's so good. It's dumb. She's really, really good, and if people learn how to play her, it would be something special. Hercules is the best warrior as of right now. He's going in the S tier for me. You could play him in the war. You can play him in the solo position. You can play him in the support position. The guy doesn't lose a lot of matchups. Very, very good. Nothing wrong with him at all. Hou Yi to me is an A. Before I had him as an A plus. I'm sorry, an A minus. Due to the fact that I overestimated his 1 now not having that charge up time. But he's not getting picked at all. He's a decent player. He's used really to counter Neath. That's really it. And the map sucks for him, unfortunately. Hunbots. Now, I'm going to go with S minus, and the reason why is because Hunbots lately has been a nuisance and a great god and a pain and just other stuff. He's very, very good. He can do crazy things with his ult, has space control, things like that. He's very, very good. There should be no reason why you shouldn't pick him if you have the ability. After this weekend, man, I'm a massive ISIS believer. After this weekend, Kiki played out of his fucking mind against MLC Stealth this weekend with ISIS. He's gonna make me play ISIS in mid, and I hate ISIS at all. I think she's fucking the worst character ever. But Kiki played the fuck out of her, and I enjoyed every moment of it. Giannis to me is an S god. He's not S plus like you have to have him, but I mean the guy literally has the best mobility in the game. Through space and time is the best ability in the game, hands down. I mean the ability to go across the map or to shoot a laser at somebody and possibly do all of their health in one shot is pretty stupid, and the mobility of it is just dumb. Kali, very balanced guy. If she gets ahead, it's over. If she gets her build, it's over, pretty much. Kukulkan is another A for me. He's a good mid laner, but he doesn't have any mobility, unfortunately, and I can't really do anything about it. He's picked like once in a while. Lassus enjoys him. A lot of people enjoy him that I know, but it's weird. Kumakarna is a B for me. I think Hi-Rez took a step forward. I mean, took a step in the right direction when they did the increase of speed on Kumakarna's ult. However, most pros disagree due to the fact that they're not picking it at all. I don't know why, but, you know, whatever. We'll have to figure that out. Loki is a balanced god. I mean, the only reason why I'm saying that is because, yeah, he does damage, but you gotta do it correctly or he doesn't do dick. Mercury's the same thing. Late game, if he gets ahead, he's dumb as fuck. But before that, it's just, you know, usually a pain in the ass. Neath to me is an A god also. I think she's balanced. You pick her for space control if you need help. That's really it. Nemesis. Nemesis is a weird one for me. I see Nemesis as an A. I got pros thinking that she's a fucking S minus, if not almost S tier. Her ult's so good. Drains protections. Half of their protections drains their health. You know, it's so dumb. But like, if you don't play her correctly, she's not good. People don't know how to play her correctly. Like, you gotta utilize shit, and it's dumb that they don't. Naja is an A. I don't think you could decipher whether or not he's a balanced character. Naja is the shit, and nobody can say otherwise. Nox is my C tier. Nobody's gonna pick Nox, unfortunately. Even though she got the buff pretty much to her ult, which makes her CC immune during it. Big problem was before is that she would get it canceled and she couldn't use it. Now it's CC immune and does well, but nothing spectacular, unfortunately. Nuwa is an A tier. Balance God. Actually, I'm not even gonna say that. Nuwa is a B minus, a B plus, and I'll give you a reason why. Her clay minions are retarded. I don't think anybody can agree with me. You tell them attack you tell them attack Gold Fury, they're going to attack fucking minions that came off the wave. They're just dumb. They're stupid. They're not worth a damn. I don't know why the fuck they have them with the retarded AI that they are. They need to do the same thing that they did with Artemis and give it obedience training and say, I told you to go this way, fucking do it. Shiny Metal does a good amount of damage. Her ult caps off and doesn't do a whole lot of damage with scaling. Her fog is decent, gives her a decent amount of movement speed, but she's not that spectacular. Odin's weird, guys. Odin, for the first fucking 10 levels of the game, is the best god in the game. He has so much damage, it's dumb with the bird ball. If you dodge it, though, you shit. And late game, he don't do anything except for spatial control. So to me, unfortunately, as much as I hate to say it, because people love Odin, Odin to me is a B tier god. Osiris got hit with the fucking retard stick. His attack speed sucks. Can't do anything any longer. He is just a B god, and it's unfortunate. Nobody wants to play him. I don't even want to play him. It's painful watching. Playing him. I don't even know how to do it anymore. Poseidon's an S tier. Fucking his spatial control is cracking stupid. Everything about Poseidon. I mean, even early game, he fucking shreds. Isis is his really only thing, and it doesn't even counter him really. It slows him down. He hard counters Agni. You know, it's just really good. Ra. Ra is funny. I was listening to DM Brandon talk about it, and Ra is the one god that hasn't received the buff ever. Ra used to be a god that would just go fucking ham and just keep getting nerfed and nerfed and nerfed and nerfed. He's still a pretty good god right now. To me, he's pretty much an S minus. It could be an S minus god. He could be pretty much SS, but they keep fucking with him. So right now he's an A god to me. Unfortunately, I would love to give him A. I'm sorry. I'd love to give him A plus, but he's just not. I mean, you can't do it. I mean, these three do better than him in any way. Rama is funny. I used to think Rama was so bad. Rama wasn't anything. Rama was shit. Da 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 da. Once the fucking thing, the nerf happened to him, Rama's damage late game is dumb as fuck. Let me rephrase that, guys. Dumb as fuck. Like, you don't understand how dumb his damage is late game. It is stupid. He has a crit, right? But activate his 2, all of a sudden the man fucking swings for the fences. It's dumb. End of conversation, it's dumb. Next is Scylla. Scylla hurts like a motherfucker late game. Unfortunately, I don't pick her over Poseidon, Agni, Giannis at all. I don't know how you could do it, but the fucking bitch swings. Actually, you know what? No, she's an S tier. I don't want to hear it. Late game, she fucking swings for the fences. I don't even know why I'm complaining. I still would pick these guys before. Serket. Serket single-handedly proved to me that on Annister that she is S plus again. Fucking swings for the fences again. Annister's play of her. I'm sorry. Is it Annister? Yes, it was Annister's play of her. Blows my fucking mind. It's dumb. Sobek is used to be a fucking B tier god. Now he's an A tier god. Decent with his support skills. His the slow now on the ult being a lot better. Wukong is a fucking B god. I just don't know why they keep fucking with him. He used to be good at solo. Now he's only good at support. And he's not even good at support anymore. Now he's like decent at support. They just keep fucking with him. They need to stop. Wukong used to be so much fun to play. Them taking away the knock-up on his 2 really hurt him a lot, and it sucks. Sylvanas. Sylvanas single-handedly has come back and said, fuck
User
the
joined your
meta.
channel.
Oh my god, hold on, please.
Channel switched.
Fuck. Sorry about that, guys. So Sylvanas to me has totally came back and has became huge in the meta. When he got the nerf to his 2 with the healing, everybody complained. When he got the nerf with his 2 so he couldn't heal minions or damage minions anymore, everybody fucking complained, including me. I was like, yep, Sylvanas is a B god, can't do shit anymore. All of a sudden everybody starts playing him with the attack speed buff, and the man goes fucking ham. The guy is great. There's nothing you can say about it. The guy goes hard. End of conversation, he's good. Next is Thana. Thana's a hit and miss god. Early game is a fucking stud. Late game falls off. To me, he's an A god. And unfortunately, he could be better. And people think he's better, but to me, until I'm proven different, otherwise, ergo people I play with, he's going to be an A god for me. I'm sorry, but I can't put him higher. Thor. Thor is an S plus god. Single-handedly, Thor fucking changed the game this weekend in the Titan versus... Was it Titan? Or no, during the AFK and AFK Cloud9 match, Annister goes in the air with Thor in game 2 and drops down on fucking AFK at the Gold Fury, picks up a quadra kill. Single-handedly won them the game with Annister playing Thor. I'm starting to think Annister is just a god, in my opinion. Whatever. The fact of the matter is, the man swings. He does so much damage with his fucking passive. It's stupid. Tier. Tier to me is now a S god. Doesn't lose any matchups, man. And the guy hurts late game. And he's such a fucking powerhouse. He's like pretty much similar to me with Hercules. Not many people beat him. I still think Hercules is better, but I don't think Hercules beats him. And that's pretty much all I can say. Other is an A god. He's balanced. Does damage, but he's balanced. Vamana to me is an S minus god, and the reason why is because if you build him with sprint and Shield of the Underworld and hit your ult button and have like attack speed, movement speed, and whatever, the bitch hurts a lot. It's dumb. It's really, really fucking dumb. Vulcan is an A, can do a shitload of damage, but you know nobody plays him anymore, and it kind of sucks. Jimalake to me is an S god. I almost have Jimalake as an S minus god, S plus god. Reason why is because Jimalake late game is just a fucking nightmare to deal with. Just a fucking nightmare to deal with. Ymir to me is an A. Same place I would pick Ares. Ymir is very, very good. Zeus to me is a B plus god. He's very he's comp dependent. But I could see me picking him if I have the right team. And Zonkui, I agree with you and Brandon, should be an A plus god. Zonkui does a lot of damage with his abilities. And I'm just going to put these empties and I'm going to stack them on top of each other. Sorry. And does like a shit ton of damage. If people played him more often, the guy would be a stud. And I still agree with that. So there you go, guys. That's my tier list. There could be some discussion on some of these gods, like Bologna, Bastet, people like that, but I definitely agree that Bastet is an S plus god in my opinion, so I'm honestly saying the same thing. I moved down, who did I move down? I moved down X-Ball from my last one. And I don't know. And even Humbots. I mean, Humbots could even almost be an S if you played well enough. But that's what I got. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Hope everybody has a good day. Hope everything goes well for everybody. See you later. Bye.